And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean, Till the End of Time, where I have done a bit of item creation. This is not everything I've done. There are a few extra ones which I have already gone through and have come off this list. I did them in 2 lots. The most important ones, though, are firstly this weapon here, the Vinsley. Renowned sword said to cut away people's negative feelings. This weapon is the best craftable weapon for Fate, and it will be replacing the laser weapon I've given him. I have also made some ice blades, 2 of them in fact. These are weapons for Nell. They add water-based damage though, so I'm not sure I'll be using them. They are very good though. I'll have to think about that. There's a few others I've made. I've made a Syrian sword which attacks with balls of fire. There's the Radiant sword, but the Vinsley is the main important one. I have created healing device Mark 1s, 30% HP recovery for the whole party. Those will be very useful, and as soon as I get the Mark 2 and Mark 3, they will be very important as well. I believe the Mark 2 does 60% HP recovery, and the Mark 3 does 90% recovery. A few explosives, and the strange book, which is actually what I need to go and collect someone in just a moment. Book of the Macabre and Unbelievable. Anything else? Orichalcum. This is incredibly important for something I'm just about to actually go and do once I've collected some crafters. Orichalcum, attack plus 500. Someone in my comments has been going on about this for the past few days, and I have to agree with him that it is about time that I get on with it. So I will be showing that in this episode. Anything else? Angel Stone, Necrid Stone, I believe they're both new. Tome of Insight, minus 20% and skill or HP use, and plus 3 critical rate, which is quite nice. And Tome of Prowess, hit plus 20, raises normal attack decision by 1. Not quite as good. Didn't do any food. I believe I made a weapon for Maria. I believe it was particle laser. I believe this is a better weapon than the laser weapon for her as well. So I've got 3 weapons I need to equip. Other than that, there's just one more thing, which is the Eldritch Brooch, which is somewhere around. There it is, down the bottom here. Plus 10% increase to intellect and agility. I will be making use of those in a little bit as well. So right now, that's all my sort of crafting. They're the main ones. I did do a few extra little bits, but nothing really important. So let's go collect some crafters, then come back to Paterni to do something that I likely should have done before I went into the Shrine of Cadan. First up, we're going over to Sephiria. There's 2 crafters in there I need to collect. I'm also waiting for the shops to update because I need to buy something that was invented while I was doing the doing my own inventing to pick up one other crafter. So I'm sort of waiting for that. Anyone here? I believe this is the house you have to go in for Roger's quest earlier, but since I don't need to worry about that anymore, I can walk around here with pretty much impunity because I've got all my characters. I'm actually looking for an old lady. No, you're not that, but I will take your chest back here. Smithery materials. Don't really need those yet. And come on, in we go. I do believe you're the person back there. Okay. Melt, you're still going on about random things. Louise the Diviner. This is one of the crafters I need. 90,000 fold. So, we'll pay her the money. You might notice I'm down to 1,800,000, so I have used up a bit of that. 98 compounder. Best compounder available. And I'll take your chest, which has some blueberries. Don't really need them, unfortunately. Next I need to go into this shop here, because at the back we've got Chilico, who is looking for money. 82,000. So we'll give her that. And we have a level 60 crafter. Not quite as good as not quite the best, but still good enough for me. And finally, we've got one more crafter we need to pick up here. You might remember that robot on the floor there. Well, we can actually do something with it now. So let's have these 3 do something. You need all 3 of these signed on to you before you can pick up this crafter. Vanilla, Meryl and Dejusen. These 3 will basically fix up the robot. And if you think Dejusen is a dirty old man, well, you're probably right. But we get through a little scene here. Meryl doesn't really like Dejusen, and I'm pretty much gathering. And Vanilla's just trying to work between them. Of course, Vanilla's got money on his mind. And here's where it gets creepy. Yeah. The Houston is pretty much that, all that, and much, much more. Yeah, he probably is, but he's out. I wonder why. And we're finally done. And, well, these two did a lot of the work, and that person at the back, yeah. Yeah, you need to have these, all three of these, and the blueprint. I believe the blueprint is what you buy from Romania in Cursa, if you send them in the correct direction. If you don't do that, you can't get this person. Isaac. Gentle Steel Knight. Engineer of 65. I believe he's better than the other engineers that we've got. So we'll put him in Cursa for the moment. And we've got an entry, which you might not be surprised to know that, well, it's Isaac himself.
Has stepped up to the fierce product development front. Better keep an eye on them.
Time of minus 50%, so he will get through things very quickly. And an age of 99, so 99 years, I'm guessing, which isn't really that long, considering how long he's likely to have been just sitting there. Although it's meant to be a killing machine, it is also surprisingly skilled at mechanical work, much to the delight of developers both here and abroad. So it's an all-purpose fighting robot. Anyways, I now need to go over to Eriglyph, so I will meet you there. It won't take me long to get there, but well, I do need to walk, because there's no teleport system. And here we are in Eriglyph. We need to go into the castle. And I need to find the chapel area. Where that is, I actually do not remember. So it's going to take me a bit of walking around. This one? Nope, just another house. Well, another room. Hello? Oh, synthesis materials. I'll have to remember where they are. And nothing else down here. So where is this chapel area? No, this is the cooking area. Door Avarice. I'll take that and then move on. Unless it's out in the out in the actual town. I might be thinking I need to go out there. And this is conference hall, so yeah, it's probably out in the town, and I'm just looking in the wrong place. So that's the King's quarters, that's the Queen's quarters, and this is the way to Oddeye, I do believe. So we'll just talk to Noppen here, who is obsessed with women, or writing the perfect love story for a woman. Which sort of makes it a good reason why he's trying to buy everyone out. I guess, because he doesn't want to do the work himself. So we now have out Noppen for 150,000. Place that holds 99 employees. Well, let's just put him back into Emmeglyph. I've got space there. And I need to go and find this chapel. Don't think there's anything out here. No. So, where is it? I'm thinking over here right now. Yep, this is it. Where we had that big chest, because in this corner here is Osmond the Sage. And this is the person that wants the strange book. So let's give it to him. So, 73 writer. I believe he's the best one, but I'm not 100% sure there. So that's all done. Now I'm just waiting for the shops to update. Which I'm actually surprised they haven't yet. So, off to Paterny again, since the person I'm wanting is in Paterny as well. Is there anything else I need here? There is a personal interaction, but I don't think I can do that yet. At least it wasn't there when I checked earlier. Okay, back in Paterny. Shops haven't updated yet, but that's fine. I can deal with that later. Now, the thing I'm going to do next might involve this save point quite a lot. I am going to save because the results of what I'm just about to do may vary from item to item. I am going to go into the invention screen and take everything off here. I don't need to, but I'm going to. And what I'm going to be doing is synthesis. So I need the best synthesis people I've got, so which is Peter, Sophia, and Mirage. I really don't think the number actually matters too much, but it is quite important, I guess. But synthesis. Instead of trying to build up a new weapon, what synthesis is you're trying to improve an existing weapon. So what I'm going to be doing is improving this fin sleigh that I've just made. You can pretty much attach anything onto it that has a secondary option. So like this Cape of the Banshee emits long wave shockwaves when attacking. Blades of Ios and shoots powerful balls of ice when attacking, attack plus 20. So on and so forth. Anything that doesn't have a second, additional effect cannot be synthesized. So anything like these, and also the Gutsy Bunny can't because it's a unique item, I do believe. What I'm going to be equipping to this fin sleigh is the Orichalcum because I want the 500 attack. I could give it first 50 int, but Fate doesn't use it too well. Could give it 10 defense, but I'd rather attack for more. There's also the Mithril, which is plus 200 attack, but 500 is a bit better. So what I'm going to do is put one of those in. The plan cannot be specified because you've already said what you're actually going to do, and the cost is very high. This will likely drain a lot of your funds. So let's start it up and see what I get. I've got a 50-50 chance of the 500 or the in-cap thing, and I get the 500, which is exactly what I want. I don't want the other option. Don't want the other option there because it doesn't really help. Now I want Boyd, Cliff, and Lias. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to specify plan. Weapons, fin sleigh, and you might see that the attack plus 500 there is there. There is also a number in brackets. That number in brackets means how many outcomes will happen when you do what I'm doing now with the specified plan. With the attack plus 500, the only outcome available, which is the one, is that it will duplicate. So for 11,115 cost, that 500 is just about to duplicate for me. I am also going to place Ice Blades and Orichalcum on that. You might notice that the cost is a bit higher. Can I reduce that at all? No. I don't believe the cost can actually change too much. So let's hope I get that as the 500 and this duplicates. I really should be doing these separately, but let's do them at the same time just to see what happens. Right, so that one is done, and I do get the attack plus 500, which is good. So that's done. And this is now completely invented. It will have a chance of... it will try to do every single one of them a couple of times, I believe. So it did that 5 attack plus 500 a couple of times, and it worked. Because there was only one factor on it, that one was now, once it was duplicated, it couldn't do another one. I can redo it again, which I am actually going to do. I believe I'm going to get that up to plus 2,000. Well, I won't do it. I'll do that between parts, I think. And I believe I'm going to get. I think everyone's at least the laser weapons. Everyone's got up to plus 2,000. So I'm going to have some pretty powerful weapons. Maria can have the her increase in higher weapon as well. So these three will have better weapons. While everyone else will have laser weapons with plus 2,000, except for Sophia and Adre. I've got something else in store for them, which I will show once I have that sorted. So next time I will have my weapons done. I will show you what I have, and we will, I guess, go over to Mosul, since that's actually where we're meant to be going. So until then, let's have everyone load in. Have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.